Okay folks, welcome back to Timberborn. You're here with Game Drag and we're going for hard mode this time. So let's get started. We're going for a new game and we're going for the we're going for the Iron Teeth. Defectors of the traditional timber ways, they mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieved progress through ingenuity, efficiency and disregard for the environment. Their motto: work hard, work hard. Okay, good. Now for a map. Well, I'm going to randomly pick a map, but I'm only going to randomly pick one of these smaller ones, the 128 ones. I thought we've done a large one before, let's try a smaller one, a 128 by 128. So I have a random wheel picker here. Let's spin and see what we get. Meander. Okay, so we'll take Meander. I've not looked at these maps. We want to go for hard. Humans did not make it, and neither will you. That's a good start. Your settlement starts with scarce resources. Droughts are severe and become even worse over time. Sharpen your incisors. Right. Let's get in. What would you like to call your settlement? Hard. And pause. Okay, so we're in, we're paused. They haven't even come out of their district yet. We can have a look around the map and see what's going on. I'm not going to cut or pause this video in any way until we've got ourselves to a reasonable point. I don't know what that means. And I'm hoping we can do it in about half an hour. So let's have a look around the map. I'm going to Control H, which will allow us to zoom out a little bit further and have a look. And okay, this is where the water comes in, and this is why it's called meander. It's like a meandering river, and off the map there. Excellent, that's the only place it goes off the map. Fine. So we can divert water down there at some point. That looks interesting. What do we need to do? Well, I don't know when the first drought is going to come. I suspect it's going to be on day 5 or 6, something like that. I'm sure they're not going to throw us a drought immediately, because that would be very, very unfair. But I think we'll get one very quickly. So what I want to do is save as much water as I can, because they die without water, and they die very quickly. So at first glance I'm thinking, let's stick across maybe here, because it's the shortest place, a dam, and that will give us all this water stored. Oh no, okay, it won't. Hang on, back to Control H, turn off the water layer. That's a problem. Okay, damming down here will mean that we only save this bit of water. Unless we dam double high, I don't think we're going to be able to do that immediately. Okay, that's the only step down in the water after this point. So we're going to need to dam across here, and the shortest point there is here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a dam across there. To do that, we're going to need to build a path out to it. So let's start with that path. And there's a tree in the way. Excellent. So we're going to need to get rid of these trees. Fine. Well, we're going to need wood, so let's put down a couple of lumberjacks there. Great. But Yeah, when it comes to building this dam, and I think I want to build it here, and the reason I want to build it here is because I want the path from the district over the dam to the berries to be the shortest possible path. If for example, we built it out here and across, then I don't think this district will reach all the way round and allow us to collect these berries. So I want to maximize the chance of getting those berries. So that means we're going to build the path there, and we'll just put in a temporary path there. That's fine. We'll get rid of that just so we don't mess up and we know what we're doing. Yeah, that's the shortest. That's the shortest route across, because we also want them to be able to cross it. So in fact, I think we can actually build that immediately, although the beavers won't be able to get to it. But as soon as they can get to it, they'll be onto that. It also means we can destroy some of this and fill this with water. That will keep this area hydrated. I think that's quite good actually, because the dam's there, which will keep this area hydrated. This area will be a bit parched, but if this is full of water, then this will stay hydrated as well. That's perfect. That works out really well. We're going to need food. Okay, so we're definitely going to need a gatherer over here. Pop them there. And we're going to need some steps there. I forgot about that. Steps are locked behind science. Okay, we're going to have to do that. We're going to need science rapidly. Okay. That's okay, because we're also going to need science to get our foresters and what not. I'm just building a path here because I'm also going to build some lumberjacks up here, and we're going to have thousands and thousands of lumberjacks. Not really. Once we get this game going, I'm going to pause these and we'll focus on here. We'll focus on down here to clear that tree, and that tree. That will clear the path, and then this lot can come up here and focus on these trees. Yeah. Okay. Blimey, I almost forgot. We're going to need water. We'll put that there. And the other thing I've forgotten is there are different things for this faction, such as housing. Okay, so their barrack cannot inhabit 10 people. And the breeding pods, of course, because I do know this, the breeding pods are how they reproduce. Okay, we'll look at what's different later on. We haven't really got anything other than this to get on with. Now, science. I've said we're going to need science, so I'm just going to put we need 70 science. I'm going to build 3 of those. That should get us science very quickly. And then we're also going to need wooden stairs. We're going to need planks. Okay, so our power options here are a water wheel or a power wheel. What do we need to power? We need to power a lumber mill. So that takes 50 horsepower. Okay, well I think in that case we're going to go with a power wheel. And I'm going to put that up here, I think, because later on I don't want too many industrial things here, and later on when we put water wheels in, I don't want to have to raise it up 2 and get it across. I'm going to have to raise it up 2 wherever I do it, actually. But I don't want to bring it across this farmland. So over here is going to be our industrial district. So let's have a think about this later on. Let's say we have, that's a nice gap for water wheels. It can come up here, The power can come across here. Yeah. Into a building there. So let's make our lumber mill there, and we can put a temporary hamster wheel or beaver wheel on the side of it. That will do. I don't think it's going to get a huge amount of use, that, so but we need it to instantly get us planks so we can make our stairs. Let's play slowly and let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so we're going to put 4 builders in there, and we're also going to change the working hours to 20. Okay, let's see what happens. These are going to be built first because that's where they went and started, and I'll pause it. I'll pause the lumber flag, yeah, as soon as it's built. Except for these two. Those two can actually get on and start chopping those trees down, or you. Nope, you're homeless. Okay. Whoever. One of you, go over there. Need a gatherer. We've got 11 beavers. Okay. We have 11 beavers, and we've got 4 working in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we can have 3. We can have 3 lumberjacks working. Okay, so there's our first tree down. We can build a path there. Hello, why can't I build there? Because there's a log there. Can one of you move your log? Thank you. Okay. So as soon as this one's down and the log is gone, well, in fact we can get this lot working. Oh, we've already got no one over there working. Don't need you anymore. Thank you. You can get this log. That would be kind. Take that log away and put that path in place, just to make sure that nothing can grow there. Okay. Now you lot can start, oh, I've already selected it, can start chopping wood down. Don't need you. Go. Note unemployed. We've got 2 employed there. There's only 2 lumberjacks, 2 out of 6. Well, let's take 1 out of here for now. Let's have 3 lumberjacks going. And now we can rack up the speed a little bit until this water is built, at which point I will pause it again. Oh, there we are, go slow. We'll take another 1 out of there, and hopefully that will go into the water. Excellent. So now we're not going to run out of water. Now we need the science to be built. Okay, so we got our first science built. Where do we take someone from? I'm going to take another one out of there for now. Okay. We've got 4 children waiting to grow up. Hopefully one of them will grow up in the not too distant future. And okay, don't sleep for too long, beavers. We've got a drought coming. We need to get this built, and then yeah, then some planks built. Okay, now we've got, oh, I thought that was built. How far are we off? 2 more logs. Go, go, go. 1, 2. Okay, so that is now built. We're going to take down a lumberjack and put it into science because we need 70 science. One of the kids has grown up, so fine, he can become a lumberjack. Replace it. This is all going to be about managing what our beavers do very efficiently, I think, until we're up and running. Okay, almost got this built. And then I need to find a 3rd employee from somewhere. Okay, once that is built, and once those are built, the next thing we're going to need is a farmhouse, which I think we'll put here. That'll do, because we're going to need to start producing food very quickly. We're 1 log away. Okay, we have a log. I need 1 more person now. So what's more important? Science. Oh, wait a minute, you finished collecting berries. You can go and work in here. Fantastic. And we'll just have to keep an eye on the berry store and reduce, put someone back on there as soon as we start getting low on berries. Okay. That's built. Now we need that bit built. And as soon, okay, we're almost there with the science. Okay, end of day 3. Oh, come on, come on, day 3. Give us that last bit of science. No, we're 1 bit of science away. That's annoying. Okay. What we do want to do while they're sleeping is make sure this over here is prioritized, because as soon as they can access that, we need that built. Right, we have our science. So, I've paused it again while we can breathe. We can unlock our wooden stairs, and we can build our wooden stairs. We can sack all our inventors. We don't need any of those. We'll put you back gathering. We've got someone in the lumber mill, and we're going to need someone in there as soon as that is built. Until that is built, we'll open up another lumberjack flag and increase our builders. Okay. I think that's probably as efficient as we can get it. We could sack this one and get him to pull wood around, but I don't think... There we are, we're done. Need a worker. So, one of the lumberjacks can now head into there, and they can start making a plank. And then that... Oh no, this needs to be low priority. No, no, no. This is top priority over here. I need this to be top priority. Day 4. Don't think we've got long now until... there we are. That was that was timing. I knew it was going to come. I just had a feeling. Need one more plank. Come on, folks. One more plank. Here he comes. Here he comes with his plank. Excellent. Right. You lot can get out of there. You lot can increase. And now, whoa, let's pause this a second. Now we can start cutting this lot down using these lumberjacks, because having these two, or even three, I might make one more, close to this wood pile. Sorry, this chopping it down means they don't have to run miles, so they can get the wood from here, build it. If we left this one running, well, they've run out of wood anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that would be a long run backwards and forwards, and that would take time. Okay, so let's just go slowly while I sort this out. There's no point in any of those because there's no wood up there. One of them maybe can get that bit. That I need to prioritise so that... Come on, one of you, come and build. As soon as that's built, I can get that final person employed there. Alright, we can go a bit faster here. Why is that not getting built? I'm a bit concerned about that. What are they doing? Got one on the pump, 4 in the district centre, 3 in the lumberjack flags, and 1 unemployed. There's no reason why that should not be being built. Okay. It's built. Right. And he's employed. Okay, so now it's a game. We've got 2 days for this to be built. How many can they build in a day? We've got 1 unemployed. What could 1 unemployed do? Well, we could get you doing some science, because we are going to need more science eventually. I'm going to build... Oh, I can't. I was going to say I was going to build another gatherer's flag over here, but I want to find out how far this is going to extend and build it at the extreme so we can get as much as possible. But it is a case of waiting. Okay, they've managed to do 3 of those in a day, and there's another day. So we should be good. I am hoping, as long as we don't have like a 9-day drought to start us off, we should be good. Come on, beavers. Beaver away. How far they got? Oh, that one's built as well, so they've only got 2 more to go. I will set that to demolish as well. I'll set that to high priority so one of them gets over there as soon as possible, and hopefully we can get that full of water before this dries up. Okay. This is looking hopeful. It's whether we can keep our food going until carrots grow. And basically I'm going to grow carrots everywhere I can in a minute. But nothing happens until this is built. Which is almost done. We're there. Okay. What we haven't got, and I think it's too late to build, we wouldn't have had time anyway, is, I'll give it a go, is a small water tank. I'm going to see if we can build one. Don't want any workers in there, just in case we have time to do that. Look at that, that's filled with water, or is filling with water. And we have completed our task just, and I'm going to go down to slow, just as the drought begins. Okay, so this red line only comes as far as here. So if we put a gatherer's flag on the extreme of that line, I think that's where it will go. It will just reach all these berries. Excellent. And just in time, because we've almost run out of berries here. That should keep us going. Now, lumberjack, 2 of you can be sacked temporarily. And I'm going to plant carrots pretty much everywhere for a second. And we get 2 of you doing that. We have no unemployed, but we're not building anything yet. Well, we're building this. We don't need 4 builders, so 2 of those can come out and get back with the science. Because the next bit of science we're going to need is... Has somebody died? No. Where did 2 of those come out? Oh, he's gone over here. Nope, he hasn't gone over there. That. Don't need him. Don't need that. We're going to need to build very quickly a forester. And we need 60 science for the forester. Because we're running out of trees, as you can see. We have got some trees over here. In fact, we can get rid of some of these lumberjack flags now because they're not going to be any use to us. All of these can go. Demolish, demolish. Yes. Demolish, demolish. Yes. Yeah, okay, so we'll just wait till we can build or research our forester. And we'll build a forester here, and we will populate a large area here with trees. And that'll be good. Okay, I think we're okay. How long's the drought going to be? It's 5-day drought, or was it 6-day drought? I think it was a 5-day drought, but we can speed things up. Don't need you really gathering anything yet. We are there with the science. So, forester unlocked. We're going to build a forester along here somewhere where we can maximize use of the land. Probably there. Probably there. Okay. That is going to need logs, which means these 2, we can close our science down again for now. These 2 are going to need workers because we're going to need planks to do that. We have 1 more unemployed, so we will pop a lumberjack flag over here. There. And we can now authorize this lot for destruction. And this lot, no more. Okay. We have carrots growing. 22%. We have 7 berries, so we can stop you working there and start you over here. And I think that will give us enough berries for the remainder. And this lot is all going to become farmyards, so we can now mark all of that for destruction. We'll just leave the forest over there for now. Okay, I think we're starting to look all right. Okay, this is up. So, forester, hasn't got one yet, but we will do. We're going to plant pine because there really isn't much difference between the days growing on pine and the birch. We're going to plant pine as far out as we can that side. Okay, we can do a little bit more. And we're going to plant maple out this side. How far out does he go? It goes all the way out there. And that's fine. We'll plant it as far as we can, which is to there. Okay. Now that won't destroy the berries. We'll keep the berries there for now. And our forester should, or our gatherer should still be able to get those berries. We want you to prioritise, though, the pine. And when I say you, I mean you. Okay. But we don't need these anymore. We don't need any more planks. So we now have one unemployed. We'll make that an inventor. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to need is somewhere to store food. And, critically, because we have now just lost someone of old age, we're going to need some birthing pods. And I'm going to create those. They only take 10 logs each. And that will be fine. They do take berries and water, so they're not going to work really until we've got carrots, because as soon as we've got carrots the beavers will start eating those instead of the berries, and that will give us an abundance of spare berries when all this lot grows up again, and that will be fine. But no, there's no but. That's fine. The next thing we can then look at building is some beaver housing and some leisure. And I think once we get to that point, everything is going to be okay. We can take a breath and we can relax. I think not. Okay. But for now, we're okay. We have food, we have water, we have only 1.6 days of the drought left. We've got a whole vat of water there, so even if this dried up now, in fact I'm going to stop you pumping. Oh. Okay, as you saw, we had a bit of a crash. Not sure what caused that, but I have selected to continue. We are a little bit back where we were, but I'm going to go from here anyway, because I didn't want to, in this first episode at least, I didn't want you to miss out on anything. So we are going to just fast forward through this. I might even increase the time. This beaver down here hasn't started planting. He'd done quite a lot of planting. What I was about to say, and I'm trying to work out what I haven't done now, what I should have done. Oh, it's the birthing pods. We haven't created the birthing pods, which needs to be done. Or the housing. Okay. Which way around do we do this? Let's create the birthing pods first. I'm going to create 6 of them. And then we're going to create our housing again. And the entertainment. I think that is where we were at, roughly. And then I was turning this off because I think there's enough water probably to last, and I don't want this to dry out. So yeah, I'm going to pause that, and this is what crashed it last time, but we're okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what that was about, but we must remember this is an early access game and crashes and things like that happen. We submitted the bug report to the dev team, and hopefully they will look at it and go, oh yes, something caused that. It would be rather nice to get rid of that tree, beavers, thank you, and then we can plant a little bit more crop there. There's no reason why we can't plant stuff there. Maybe that will grow as well. More the merrier, why not? Okay, so this is clearly a problem, and I'm not sure what else we can do here. I'll give it one more go, and if it crashes again, then we might have to leave this until it works. Bear with me. All right, attempt number 3. Okay, we'll see what happens. So let's try. Was it? Let's try an experiment. Let's just build one of these, because I'm wondering whether it's when that gets built is when the crash happens. And if that's the case, then that's going to be problematic, to say the least. Let's prioritize that and get them doing that. Okay, that is an area of cut trees, that's fine. Plant some more crops. Right, I'm watching this now. This has got 5. If the game crashes when that finishes, we will know. I'm on tenterhooks here. Okay, now that's been built, that's fine. I am going to pause the breeding though, I don't need them to actually breed. Okay. Let's build another 2 then. We've got 1 unemployed, so we'll put that back in science. And see if we get past anything. All very confusing. However, that said, let's try this. That said, we don't need these breeding pods at the moment because we're not actually breeding. Let's create this barrack, and then they'll have somewhere to live. And at that point, our carrots will be grown. Yeah, our first carrots are almost ready. And that would be a good place to leave it. There we are, we have carrots. They can store 50 carrots, and they're going to have more than that, so we are going to need to build storage as well, for sure. And prioritise the storage over that. Okay, I'm just going to pause it there for a second so we don't miss anything. And I'm actually going to take a save of the game now, just in case it crashes again. 2 seconds. Okay, save taken. We'll continue. I did want this to be continuous for this certainly the first couple of episodes, because that in the hard mode seems to be where the disaster is likely to happen. But I think we have achieved... I turned the pump off and that caused problems. I'm not going to turn the pump off just in case that's the crash. Although I have just taken a save, so let's turn the pump off. No, it's all good. But the water's coming back now, so we don't really need to worry about that. We do need to worry about not having someone working there, though. Okay, we're down to 9. We've lost 2 from old age, so we will start our breeding pods up, because I want to get to 20 beavers. I think would be a nice number by the end of next episode. But I would like them all to be happily living in a house by the end of this one. Food we're now okay with. We don't need gatherer there. We can add a builder in. That will get some of this building done a little bit quicker. And let's have a look at this pod. Oh yeah, we have a baby beaver being born. All right, this is looking all right. How many more? 9 more. Let's go full speed again. 9 more. 6 more. 2 breeding pods and a warehouse. And an entertainment. That will be the end of this episode once that is built. And our beavers should be happy by then. The barracks are built. Excellent. They all now have somewhere to live. They are building this next. Fine. Okay. Whatever. We haven't got any unemployed. But we're doing okay. I am going to build a bridge eventually across here or somewhere, so that the beavers can get from one side to the other a lot easier. Our first trees, I don't think that's one of our trees. I think that must have been one of the ones that was there previously. These are almost in. In fact, there's enough there now to switch the priority to the maple and get that going, because we need that to grow up. And now we've got carrots, we can also clear this area and have all this maple. So, mark for demolishing that lot. And once that's cleared, we'll add maple to that area too. Why is there not maple being built there? Okay. This must be almost done. These are going. They need water and berries. They haven't got any berries at the moment. But I haven't got any spare and employed. As soon as this is built, I will put someone back on gathering and we'll get a couple more berries. This is now all returning nicely. Carrots are coming off nicely. And how many we've got? 4 away. That is that. Almost done. Take someone off there, and he's going to go to the gathering flag. Get some berries, which will get these continuing to work. Oh, and here comes the next drought. Oh, that's a bad time. we're going to need more water storage for sure. I'm just going to create a load for now. And that's it. I think we're in a position where we can relax a little bit and allow our beavers to get on with their beavering. I'm not going to do anything between now and the next episode. We're going to pick up exactly where we leave off and see what we can do in terms of furthering this lot. I was just waiting for him to get that. We can pause him now because I was going to say there's no more berries, but that's just grown. But we got enough. We got 30 berries. They take 4, I believe, or 5. That's enough for quite a few breedings. And I want to keep our population under control for now anyway. That's been cleared, so we can instruct our maple to go there. And that gives us plenty for the future. So, folks, if you've enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe to be notified about the future updates. But for now, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending your time with me. Hope you found this interesting on the hard mode, and I hope we survive it going forward. For now, I'm hitting pause and signing off, and we will pick up exactly here next time. For now, stay safe, take care, see you then. Bye now.